Anthony Grillo, these LUTs, and you must be out of your LUTin mind. You keep coming back to watch these videos. Well, I appreciate it so very much. I'm Anthony, your host, and this is Davinci Resolve 11, and this is the welcome screen that you get as soon as you open it up. So once you log in, you'll be able to color grade. So let's log in with our password Bosco. So this is the very basics, the beginning. If you've never used DaVinci before, this will be very helpful to you. Click on Untitled Project. This is your project manager window. Just click open from here. What you need to do first and foremost is make sure that DaVinci can find your media, your SSD cards, your CF cards, whatever it is. You have to tell DaVinci to go look over here. So don't do that. Do this. Go to DaVinci, Preferences, hit the plus button, and that will help you locate the media, and then click choose. So once you locate what your media is on, click choose, and then restart. Log out of DaVinci and log back in so we can locate the media. So now that's how you can see that I have these drives are all added, so you have to manually add them. Now what we're going to do is go into our wheel down here and tell DaVinci how we want to work. We want to optimize for playback. We don't want a sharpening filter. We also can use a proxy here if you want, which is very well hidden. I applaud you. I applaud you, engineers at DaVinci. Thank you for putting that way down here. That is so not helpful. We should have put it towards the top. Once you make any change, you have to apply it and then go into the next bracket or the next section. I'm going to check off all these boxes just because it's a habit that I do. I think it helps me. I think it actually plays back quicker. I could be wrong, which wouldn't be so out in the universe for me to be wrong. So let's click on our desktop because that's where my media is at. Let's grab, see these images, that's me. I don't have that beard anymore. I shaved it off because it was scratchy and itchy. I'm growing it back though. Not that you care. But that's me. That is a still image taken out of the GH4. So when you grab stills from the 4K, they're actually 8 megapixels. Not the sharpest in the draw, but pretty darn sharp. Let's pull shot 1 down. And we'll grade a couple of these shots here. We'll pull down shot 2. We'll pull down shot 3, 4. And we'll end it right there. I found these clips, as I always do, trolling around on the internet. Not trolling around in an evil way, just a little me being devious, looking at websites, trying to find anything I can in regards to black magic. So now that we're on our edit screen, which is below here, you'll see we have 4 main items to click on. And you'll say, hey, Anthony, where's the media? It's right here. I just brought it in. And then I went to edit. I'm just following the steps. Where's the media? It's hiding from you until you tell it to show its face. So what you need to do is right click on this box, create a new timeline. Now, very important to know, if you uncheck this box, it's going to bring in all those clips at the same time. So if you don't want to do that, just keep it checked and you'll be able to bring in your media individually. And you're saying, where'd it go? Because I remember saying that to myself. You got to click on media pool, find the clip that you want to grade, drag it down, and now you're ready to operate. Now we're in business. You're all the way home. 3 minutes and 40 seconds in, you're already home, and it didn't cost you a penny to learn this material. Let's click on the color wheel. So now this was shot in the Blackmagic 2.5K EF, which is a bananas good bargain for a camera. So what you notice here is you have all these choices. So this is a raw shot image. So you'll know that because you'll be able to change these items. Which let's convert this to the flattest. And the reason why I shoot in my Blackmagic is to get the raw. So let's change the white balance to custom because we want to be in control. And the last thing you'll need to do is change the Rec 709 to BMD film. And you'll notice as soon as I click this button, you ready? You ready? Watch the image. Boom, flat, terrible looking. Don't show it to your clients. Don't show it to your wife. Don't show it to your boyfriend. Don't show it to your girlfriend. Whoever they may be, just don't show it because it doesn't look good. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to choose some Impulz LUTs because people love the Impulz LUTs, and I do too. I'm a big fan. You could add any LUT you want or just color grade from scratch, but it's really up to you what to do from here. This is not a definitive guide to anything except showing you how to use the very basics in Davinci Resolve. So what you want to do is once you have this node here, you can create new nodes which is how DaVinci works by hitting Alt-S on your Mac and making individual changes on the each node. So to delete a node, just right-click it and then hit delete node. If you want to do it manually and you don't remember Alt-S, if you could add serial node from here, it's the same exact thing. You right-click and delete the node. So let's right-click. Let's go to our 3D LUTs. This was shot on the Blackmagic Cinema camera / the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. That's the camera that I own on the right. And this was the Blackmagic Cinema camera 2.5K EF mount with a very, very expensive $4,000 Carl Zeiss lens. It does a great job, as you'll see. So what we're going to do here, these are all the choices you get when you buy Impulz. You get all these beautiful Kodak historically classic images. So we're just going to pick one here, and we're always going to pick FC because I'm not dealing with Cineons or anything like that. This is very basic. So if you buy this pack and you're in RAW, just throw the FC, anything that ends in FC. See all these FCs? Just grab an FC and let's click on it. And right away, it changes the image in a very dramatic, awesomely good fashion. So now that we have that done, and we haven't changed a thing except RAW and adding a LUT, I like to make it very cinematic by going into color, going to our output blanking, and changing the aspect ratio to either 2.35 or 2.39. So right now, what we did was we made it very cinematic, correct? So if you're in DaVinci right now and you want to see a big image instead of seeing it just in this corner, you can click over here on the right and you'll get a little bit of a larger image, but it's not all the way there yet. So if you click Command F on your Mac, you'll get this supersized, super duper, extra large, very cinematic, very beautiful, beautiful shot so far. And you could actually call it a day right here if you wanted, because it is glorious. I mean, look at that. And to do it before and after, hello, how are you? So if you want to see a quick before and after from here, if you hit Alt and D on your Mac, you'll see that it'll resort back to that terrible, flat, unimpressive, to say the least, image. But that's what the Blackmagic is all about. That's why shooting RAW is such a delight. So Alt D will bring it back. And from here, you can choose to do Command F and go smaller again. And now you can choose to change whatever you want to change with the image. You could really do a lot with just the color temperature. So if you bring the color temperature down to a cooler, more chilly style, you can see how that changed the image. So if you just change it here, and you could also bring the exposure up from here as well, if you wanted. There's no right or wrong here. I'm just showing you the possibilities of how to grade the image. So this is your very most basic understanding of Davinci Resolve. And if you want to create another serial node, say we just wanted to add some sharpening, bing, bang, boom, you can go Alt-S like I showed you earlier. Move over till you see blur. Right here. You'll see blur and you're like, we're sharpening. And then I'll show you for free. Click sharpen. Depending on your camera and my camera, I noticed that 45 seems to be a really good safe zone for sharpening. Because if you go too far, you'll get a little. See, even the 33 is terrible. So don't go crazy with the sharpening. That's the tip of the day. Tip of the day is don't go crazy with the sharpening. So just like that, that's all I want to show you guys today. This is a very basic, fundamental DaVinci tutorial, if you will, for lack of a better term. I go into much deeper, useful tools with DaVinci as we build out, but this is for the newcomer who just downloaded DaVinci or just heard about DaVinci and just scratching their heads on how to go about, making some changes. But here's a quick before and after, Alt D, and that'll show you the before. Oof. And this will show you the after with the Impulz, Blackmagic, and a little bit of a white balance adjustment. I didn't even dive into the possibilities of messing around with the curves yet. So if you watch my other videos, you'll see that. But like I said, I wanted to make a very basic video for everybody out there who's just getting started. Okay, guys, I am Anthony Grillo. This is D's LUTs, and this was the intro to DaVinci 101, if you will. And we'll talk to you guys all next time. And I do not know her name, so please don't ask me. Ha ha. Just kidding. Talk to you guys all next time. I will see you when I see you, and I am out of here. Thanks so much.